Okay, sa pagkakataon ito, makakapanayam natin ang Comelec spokesperson, James Jimenez, a familiar face to many people nationwide. Magandang umaga, Mr. Jimenez.
Good morning, Sir Javi.
James. Oo. So, kumusta naman ang mga unang nagpa-file ng Certificate of Candidacy?
Well,
maayos ba yung sistema?
Oo, so far, no, we got off to a good start, and we had a major filer right away. And
who was
Senator
Pimentel,
right? And we've had a couple of, relative unknowns, I guess. But all in all, the process has been working very smoothly, and we expect this to continue throughout the day.
Okay, ano man yung mga bago dito sa proseso? Kasi every election naman may filing of certificate of candidacy. Ano? Kasi tinitinan ko itong bagong form. Mukhang ang pinakabago rito yung number 4, yung pwedeng ilagay ng kandidato yung kung ano yung gusto niya mismong mailagay sa balota. Kasi dati yung Comelec yata yung nagde-determine base dun sa kanilang submission dito sa ibang bahagi ng form. Pero sila na mismo ang magde-decide kung anong nickname, kung ano yung buong pangalan at partido nila.
That's right. No, that's just one of the changes. No? Pero may isa din tayong change dito, yung number 11, which is really a positive declaration on their part na magpa-file sila ng statement of contributions. Dati kasi, nasa batas lang yan, tapos pinapaalalahan na lang natin. Ngayon, parte na siya ng COC na siyang susumpaan pa nila. No? It will be under oath. So it will be an undertaking that will be, at one point, also legally demandable from them. Kasi nga, nangako sila.
Oh, pero matagal na nasa batas yan.
That's right.
So, bakit kailangan pa magkaroon ng bagong oath dito sa
Because
Comelec?
Unfortunately, no, in the implementation of it, medyo naging soft. Kasi wala na yung matigas na penalty na hindi makakaupo. Dati kasi, if you don't file your statement of contributions, you would not be allowed to take office. But that has been changed through legislation, and now it's just a fine. So you're spending millions in your campaign, and then you have to report. If you don't report, you pay a fine of about 30,000. So a lot of people just opt to pay the fine. So it becomes very difficult for us to track yung expenses nila. Ngayon, this one kasama sa COC at in tandem, of course, with the MOA that we have with the DILG, mas sa tingin natin, mas makaka-enforce tayo ng compliance.
Okay, just briefly walk us through this week. No? So, October 1 to 5, ang filing of certificates of candidacy. Pero, kailan mafa-finalize talaga? Kasi Comelec will have to screen out, disqualify.
That's right.
Siguro, what percentage of senatorial candidates are usually disqualified?
Well, definitely yung mga nuisance candidates, no? So I would say about 80% maybe.
Okay, how would you define nuisance candidates?
A nuisance candidate is someone who has filed a certificate of candidacy for the most part, really to create confusion in the process through a similarity of names or a similarity of circumstances. So they file to confuse people or to make a mockery of the process. That's the very basic definition of a nuisance candidate.
Okay, so may pagka-subjective din yun. Kasi
definitely.
Halimbawa, hindi naman na pakay talaga o intention na mag-confuse, medyo out in left field lang yung iba.
That's right. No? And what if they really have the same last name? But fortunately, there is a process by which they can defend their candidacy. So basically, we will ask them to attend the hearing where they can defend their right to stay on the ballot. Otherwise, if they don't do that or if they fail to prove that they are a bona fide candidate, then they will be taken out.
Okay, so kailan mafa-finalize tong list of candidates na lalabas mismo sa balota?
We expect na by the end of the year matapos natin ito. Kasi remember, we have to take into consideration also the December 21. Oo. December 21 kasi may filing pa tayo ng mga substitutes. So those have to be included in the reckoning. So end of the year, we should have a fairly good idea of what's going to be on the ballot so that we can start rolling the ballot by January.
Okay, we know that sometimes pati itong filing ng certificate of candidacy ay nagiging marahas, no? Na proseso sa ilang lugar ng bansa. Ano bang na-identify nyo ng mga hotspots para sa linggong ito?
Well, for now, wala naman kaming hotspots, so to speak, no? But we do have areas that we're closely monitoring, mostly in Mindanao, of course.
Kasi maalala natin, noong 2009, yung Mindanao massacre ay nangyari yun during the process of the filing of certificates of candidacy.
That's right. Not that we're singling out anyone, but of course, history speaks for itself. So we're looking at those areas, including, of course, Masbate and Abra, the typical places where the military and the police have normally are identified as areas of concern.
Okay, napansin ko na medyo masaya sa labas, no? Marami
Oo.
mga supporters at
That's
meron
right.
pa nagpo-protesta.
Oo.
Ano ba yung rules tungkol dyan? Pwede ba silang pumasok dito sa building para mangampanya? Ano ba yan? Early campaigning na ba yan? Yung mga may placards at
Well,
banners tungkol sa kanilang mga kandidato?
Is it early campaigning? Yes, it is, obviously, no? But are we going to do anything about it? Unfortunately, hindi nga pwede. Because technically, that's not illegal. Ang rule dito sa, especially for the filing, is that they can do it out there, just don't bring it in here. Dito sa filing mismo, hindi natin mapasukin ng supporters. Very limited.
Okay, and is there a distance they should keep from the building?
Well, for now, we're just maximum tolerance tayo dito. If they get too close, then we have people out there to remind them to step back a little. The idea being, ayaw lang natin maantala yung pagpasok ng mga kandidato sa building.
Okay, so linawin lang natin itong main office ng Comelec o Intramuros is only for the senatorial
Senators. Yes,
candidates.
yes.
So you're expecting what? How many? Maybe
For
several
senator,
dozen?
About 55, ganyan.
50-55?
Right.
Local candidates will be filing in their locality,
That's
mga
right.
Comelec offices sa locality?
In that case, no, medyo marami yan because we're talking about thousands of positions. So yeah, in the municipalities, in the cities, the local Comelec office will have a lot to do.
And local candidates in Manila, they don't go here, no?
Well,
They go in the regional director's office, Comelec.
The members of the House of Representatives who have legislative districts here in NCR will go to the Comelec's NCR director, whereas city candidates will have to go to the city office.
Candidates for mayor,
That's
vice mayor.
right. Sa Arroceros yan.
Sa Arroceros. Okay. Maraming salamat. James Jimenez, Comelec, spokesman.